What up, YouTube? Knowledge of self-determination. So, I wanted to make this video real quick about Sergey Kovalev, and I have Andre Ward there in the picture as well because it's kind of about him too. This isn't going to be a long video, but I just want to say Sergey Kovalev is a fucking scumbag. He's finally settled on an excuse on why he lost the fight. I did not know I would run out of energy after the fifth round, right? But why was Andre Ward being called by you, son of judges, if you know you ran out of energy in the fifth round, your punches didn't have any steam on them? Yeah, it doesn't add up. It doesn't make any sense. You can't defend that shit. Sergey Kovalev is a white supremacist piece of shit. And if you defend him, you are too. So, moving along. Now, as a fighter, Sergey Kovalev can fight. I give him props for that. That's nothing that I or anyone else can take away from him. The guy can fight. Yeah, he can. But his character as a person, I feel, is, less than reputable, to be perfectly honest with you. He's a savage. He acts like a savage. And to be honest with you, this is why I believe Sergey Kovalev doesn't like Andre Ward. Because see, before the first fight, he had all the respect in the world for Andre Ward, supposedly. At least that's what he showed. That was the outward persona. But Andre Ward basically told him, like, we're not friends. Snubbed him when he wanted to shake his hand. Sergey Kovalev's feelings was hurt. And like a pussy, he reacted and as such. That's when all the vitriol began. All the vitriol began. That's when all the hate and the venom started coming. When Andre Ward snubbed him and hurt his feelings. Because, see, he's a white supremacist. And he feels as though that Andre Ward should have bowed down to him and gave him the proper respect. Andre Ward looked at him like he looks at other black fighters, like they're nothing. And he couldn't handle that. His psyche is weak. Mentally, he's weak. He'll always lose to Andre Ward because mentally he's weak. It all goes back to that. And as we continue to see, when you are compromised mentally, you're going to lose fights. My first trainer, Mac Lewis, taught me that. And every time I look at a fight and I look at fighters and you see their will break and bend, they lose those fights. He told me that, and I see it to be true. So it must be right, and I don't see any reason to continue to doubt that logic or rationale. As a fighter, I think Sergey Kovalev is an awesome fighter. As a person, he could go fuck himself. See, I can separate the two things. And I'll call the fight evenly without any bias. I will. Because I'm a boxing fan. I'm not a fan of any fighter per se. I'm a fan of the sport. There are fighters that I like, but to say that, I guess if I like them and I follow their careers, I guess that would consider me a fan. But I'm not a die-hard fan of anybody. I'm a fan of the sport before I'm a fan of any fighter. I guess that's what I'm really trying to say. I love the sport before I like any fighter, So that's what it is. I think if they put boxing gloves on monkeys, I'd watch that. If they could actually fight. But enough about that. Sergey Kovalev is a scumbag. I truly believe that. I truly, truly believe that. But may the best man win in that fight. Right? May the best man win.